That's the regular check-in line. I've already checked in. I'm just waiting to get my keys, and I'm in an line. So we have to get to an electric kiosk and type in our stuff. Oh my god, I just want to check in. Checking into your hotel room is a freaking nightmare. Like, check-in time is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I got here at 12. And then bookings.com said, hey, do you want to check in at 1 o'clock for extra $20? I'm like, hell yeah. And I go to check in and it says, your booking is not available to check in until 4 o'clock. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do for another 3 hours? So I've landed myself at the casino, and that's sort of been up and down as per usual. They make it the best Bloody Marys. Yum. But yeah, look, I'm really looking forward to checking in, and then when I can do that, I can relax and put all my stuff out and lay all my clothes out, and then get on with my holiday. Really, when you're not checked in, you're sort of still in limbo, waiting for things to happen. You know. I got Doobie Brothers tonight, but that's not like till about 8 o'clock. But I don't want to stay here too long because I'm going to get hammered if I drink too much alcohol. So I think 2 gin and tonics and 1 Bloody Mary down. And the guy says he doesn't mean martini, so it could be an interesting night because I got to go out to Badlands after Doobie Brothers at 10. So, woo-wee. It's hard work, you know, being on vacation in Vegas. Okay, as I told you, checking in was a shit show, which took 4 hours. But I finally got my key, and I wanted you to check out the room the very first time I check out the room to sort of get my impressions. 8094. 8094. Let's try that again. I'm just trying to get one of those. Here we go. Let's see what the room's like. It's supposed to be a strip view, so pretty exciting. Let's go. Okay, so we got a toilet and a shower. The light. It's pretty nice and clean. Differences from Mandalay Bay, gave me little bottles. This one here, they just give you sort of pumpy ones. Yeah, it's okay. No drama. I have to get my baggage out of baggage claim too. Is that a connecting door? Looks like it's a connecting door. Or is it? There's a secret room. It's the connecting door. Okay, the room is so-so. It's not as big as the Mandalay. There's a nice little sort of 60s loungy thing here. I do like the lampshade. That's pretty cool. But I suppose, and you got a chair there. I was told that they have a fridge here that you don't, like at Mandalay Bay, you had to, yeah, you got your own fridge, so I can bring some water up here, which is good. Oh, this is safe. Excellent. All right, let's check out this view. This is what we've paid to see. How the hell do I open this up? Okay, we got the Bellagio fountains. Oh, so no, it's a Caesar's Palace fountains. I stand corrected. Anyways, this is definitely a view of the Strip. And there's the Mirage in the background. Oh, it's hot. The Link, that's where the big Ferris wheel thing is at, which I'll go to. Nice mountains in the background there. So I think Bellagio's just there. Yeah, there it is, next to the Cosmo. So really, what you're paying for is the king-size bed. Let's check it out. I'm not one for really soft beds. I like hard beds, but I bet it's going to be soft. It's soft. My mother would like the soft. Okay, so you're paying for the view and you're paying for the bed. All in all, I'm glad I'm here now. I'm going to ring up baggage claim and get them to bring my bags up. All right, ciao.
Chicken wings, do the chicken wings, chicken wings, do the chicken wings, do the chicken, that is who can't print. Got a new day, it's called the chicken wing. Pop your up like I said, do the chicken wing.
Here we are at Zappos Theatre. I got my commemorative cup with Bacardi and Coke and getting ready to watch a great show. Great seats, huh?
Hey, you people are rocking and knocking it out of the park. Keep it up.
I absolutely loved the Doobie Brothers. They did every single hit and a lot of earlier stuff as well, and also stuff off the newer album. Hit songs were big for me. I really liked Real Love. It Keeps You Running was really good live as well. I've never seen that live. And just the fact that Michael McDonald was playing. And in fact, actually some of the really earlier members of Doobie Brothers were playing there as well. So it was just, to get the original lineup was just absolutely phenomenal. Badlands is a North Strip gay club. And interestingly enough, speaking to this famous drag queen, and he invited me up to Badlands for the night to meet some of his friends, just to be social. So I trotted on up to Badlands after Doobie Brothers, and we had lots of gin and tonics, very cheap, like Charlie's. It was another dive bar. The drinks were super cheap, and the night was a karaoke night. Okay, I'm here at Badlands, and like this guy, it's like karaoke night. I mean, this guy like doing Motorhead Ace of Spades. And I have to like say, this is the first time I've ever heard Motorhead at a gay club. What's even more cool is the actual guy that's singing it. He's a real dude, check it out. So the friends that I had met that night had sort of decided to go home or do their own thing. And I was left to try and make my own way home. And I called for a cab, but the cab never turned up for some strange reason. And I got the bartender to ring again, but it never turned up again for a second time. So he said it was about 1.5 kilometers to the nearest casino, which was the Sahara Casino. And so I was a bit dubious about walking at 2 o'clock in the morning back to a casino by myself in this sort of area, which was not known as being one of the best areas in Vegas, safest areas. And sure enough, I get onto the main strip and I can see the casino. It's a bit of a ways, but I'm walking pretty fast. And this guy sort of appeared out of nowhere from behind and shouted at me for some money. It was probably some crackhead. I could tell he was pretty off his face. And so I just tried not to be a smart ass and said to him, "Hey dude, if I had money, do you think I'd be walking at 2 o'clock in the morning?" And he didn't appreciate that. So he just sort of said, come back here and, give me my money kind of situation. And I just said no. And he started chasing me. So I'm like, here I am, 2 o'clock, after a ton of gin and tonics, bolting down the main bloody strip in the North Strip to this casino. Luckily for me, he was too cracked out of his head and he didn't give much of a chase. But I was more worried about the whole gun thing and knife thing, because they're allowed to have guns and weapons and stuff like that. But he probably didn't have any money for that either. So I luckily outran him, and I got to the casino and I just thought, my goodness. And funnily enough, my friends that I'd made that evening had invited me back to Badlands on Saturday for a fundraiser, which I really wanted to go to. But when I woke up the next day, I thought, my goodness, that could have gone oh so wrong, and it could have been a very dangerous outcome for me. So I didn't chance it again. In hindsight, I suppose I could have asked my friends to give me a lift home, but I think most of them were drinking, so yeah, I just didn't want to put myself in that situation again. So that's my story of Badlands. I survived. This time. I decided to tack on Thursday because really Thursday was a whitewash day after getting home from Badlands, about 3 in the morning. So it's just basically a case of feeling very seedy and hungover and trying to shove as much Tylenol without overdosing in my body. And so I sheepishly got myself out of bed, by 6 or 7 o'clock to stagger down to the casino showroom where the RuPaul Drag Race was showing. And funnily enough, I got to a booth, and the people that I was boothing up with was a sort of family of 4, but they had just drunken 4 or 5 tequilas, so they were like very happy and very super drunk and hyped up, where I was quite sheepish and just trying to not throw up my water that I just drank. But the drag queen show was very good. It was what I expected it to be. So if you've watched the RuPaul's Drag Race, a lot of them have like separate sort of reappearing sort of skits they do. And so they just sort of did their own version of that show, plus a couple of extra numbers. And it was a really good show. Lots of fun, lots of cameos from RuPaul on the big screen. And I believe, oddly now, that show is coming out to Australia. I saw tickets for it. I'm like, my goodness, I only just saw that show about a month ago. But it's a great show, so I encourage everyone to see it. It's a bit of fun. But when I woke up on Friday, I was feeling much better. So I was ready to take on the world yet again. And Friday was going to be busy because EDC weekend was happening, and they were expecting about 750,000 people come for that weekend. And I also wanted to go to the KISS Golf, and lots of things I wanted to get done on that day. So busy day for Friday.